don't know, you see election year more and say you can say a boy who na come 2024 you dey mechanic to aba na say yeah e kan come as the best son any e kan come as be maintain and be or for against na say nyina no yakoto ntantene na yakohwe ne betimi aye se ne be ya Ghana be fa into my paper nyina ye nim say former president his excellency John Dramani Mahama ono de na say ugina mu den and running mate na ne be si na yensan kan na so information I got that Sebre amiguso amene okasa yediem his excellency former president John Dramani Mahama ne running mate ne wetimi atuni din a enya asem ketwa na chese yense mrekwa no na e line so kita update ni nyina obetimi abomu no de amaye kama itino na chese ye beko ne ho straight no no ankasa na chese okose information no free ase underground ankasa no ankasa achirechire mu na chese ya te ase na ya wakwaba It come 2024 we are aware say Ghana ye gina kono denden dey ye ni abre a NPP ni abre NDC so ni abre NPP any NDC nyina ye nyanya omura ni mate aye ade as Ghana for twene sere ni abasa kakra na so nte ya yenya NDC for the omatumi asi omobo atwewa ni mate boyemwe.
All right, so first of all, this issue, most of us were not really surprised, but we saw it coming, so it is something which came as a shock. Earlier today, you will say the former vice president, the former president John Dramani Mahama, on the former Bank of Governor Ishia, the former Bank of Ghana. I'm talking about the CEO and also the founder of a EIB network, Dr. Kwabena Dufo Omushia. So that alone, many people were thinking Dr. Kwabena Dufo was the right person, but up until any issues at Airban, then it really went on to suggest that Mahama has indeed settled on Jinan Opokwajima. Now, Jinan Opokwajima, even last year up until this year, we saw many youth in the National Democratic Congress. They brought out a letter. They were saying that this particular woman, they don't think she has the ability to lead the National Democratic Congress to victory. They were citing concerns. Our concerns are not most cited. It ranged from the woman not having power over the party, the woman not having dominance, the woman not being popular. So these were the various concerns, and now some of the NDC youth they were really talking about. So up until then, we were all thinking, so okay, is Mahama going to change? Is he going to take a young person as Sebi? We're in the fourth term now. The person can come and take over as the president, because he said you cannot be a president if you've not been a vice president. See a pattern or so there were questions. Say okay, who is he going to go for? And names popped up. We're looking at Joshua Alabi. We're also looking at the former Bank of Governor Dr. Kwabena Dufo, together with the young chaps like Sam George, Okujutu Ablakwa, and even people are not moving. John Dramani Mahama, these were young people. But up until today, our information from inside that or more patches said Jinan Opokwajima Mahama is really going to settle on her. Confirmation about she is the person that Mahama be concentrate and Mahama be settle on. There are lots of concerns, and the concerns may be brave because Bimuso like me will think that Mahama has always been greedy. Because Mahama I kind of want temper. So why don't you bring a young person and say that young person they need be familiar on the ballot? That is the whole reason why Alan Chemanti wants to be on the ballot, because they need more ballots. It's a familiarity breeds content. So so okay, onuni. So why don't you bring a person who is young? Now at the end of the day, you can grow. Now this woman, by the time if Mahama should win 2024, by the time Mahama be now this woman will be 81 years. Now 81 years. Sebi Abrewa.
Look at that.
We don't need her. We don't need her to come and actually take charge of this guy. So there are a whole lot of things in regards to Mahama settling on this. But one of the things we are also looking at is Mahama settling on this particular candidate channel. It ranges from a whole lot of perspective. From the fact that Mahama unpaid competition, because what if Mahama 2024 he loses? There's still age, or is 62 or 63. He still has more age. He can come back again. Into Obia or be found as a vice president or younger. Each because me person all the way you as running mate. You know, be challenging. So Mahama is playing like the Game of Thrones cast here. it is quite, yeah.
Okay, and picking it from this angle, and Kofobi can say NDC, as a nipan shedda nimu, and on a day, sir, consensi about matches wasn't kujina so befa Jane Opokwaji my beam. Ojo say I am passe NDC nipan shedda ni because as compared to the NPP, I can quite say NPP, nipa be brave young guys, nay. Older men in Kokrani adin na wo miti omu penipa omunya ntem. Could it also be that say NDC no omu chirim say enipa hyede nim ninti na aba ni say ana pa no pe.
I think saying NDC nipa nim is more like an understatement. There are a lot of people in there, but
okay.
Last election omoko have you realize say a lot of people stood Joshua Alabi Dr. Kwamina Dufo, he pulled out last minute. But other key who are contesting, they got less than 1%. Dunya cry 1%. So Mahama got 97%. So if you look at it, Mahama got 97%. It tells you the people really like him.
Yeah.
If you compare that in contrast to what the New Patriotic Party recently November 4th elections or Mohave Bawumia got 60%. 60 plus 1%, and K-Japan ended up getting almost 40%, and the rest took the other percentage. So it tells you clearly, say, these two parties, there is an overwhelming support for one candidate. So on the side of the National Democratic Congress, the overwhelming support for that candidate, John Dramani Mahama. So you can't do anything about it.
Okay.
Unlike the New Patriotic Party, still people in the ranks feel say. The Akufo-Addo and Bawumia say party because they didn't allow a free and fair election. Now the party is cracked. What I say, and a 2nd December year or more for Pranto Waki, a lot of people joined.
A lot.
Impressive.
Yeah.
And one of the things that in Japan have been saying all along is that never ever underestimate any person. If we ask way, if there's anything we've learned in this world, is that we shouldn't underestimate any person. So, among for more party no Alan Cash even if Alan Cash gets even 2% of the vote, NPP is going to opposition.
Yes.
NPP is
exactly.
Going to opposition. So and yes, there are not people in the party. The people in the party, the National Democratic Congress, overwhelming their support goes for one person, and that one person is John Dramani Mahama. 97%. It will be a campaign we are seeing now. The people are saying it's a way near pay. Mahama near pay. So the only time you see people coming out in their ranks and far from the ranks and far is when John Dramani Mahama is not there. When John Dramani Mahama is not there, you see people. You see the Sami Jimfi, you see the Kujucha Blakwa, you see the Sam George, you see Joshua Alabi, you see Rollins Bezinato Rollins. You see people in Bema Wumpa, you see Dr. Kwamina Dufo, you see people. Just that currently, Nipa ye feeling sa wa yebi da obitima san yebi. Eno ene John Dramani Mahama. So basically, the notion so Mahama in Bemeni and this near the other things.
It is not okay. It is a say no say mema wo party ni mu sene wo kan Sam George mo Sami Jemfi mu nyina wo ha. Why do you think and I say per the information sa wonya ye no? Denti na Jane Barry no asan ko fa ni bim. E say one kasa kwa wo comparison which dem say maame no o chain ni bebre a ontimi san ma back say or ba be ye we. And I say John Mahama no I say obesa for maame no for 110 pe maame ni nya vice president in DPM.
If there's anything we've learned about we black people, and the people you should never trust in this world, our color says it all. Now, Mahama knows the kind of people are. Yeah.
Okay.
Japan was in US yesterday, Minnesota. Now on mass speech, and he said, all along he thought people like him so much, and of course said, "You don't know, broso." Because I find a new so you will see an necessary qua. Homework. Mahama knows that. Mahama knows that people cannot be trusted. So Mahama so oba no abre onwa he started from assemblyman, ebeye MP, ebeye minister, ebeye vice president, ebeye president. Also per se ubeye ubeduwa. You to start like
follow the okay.
Mahama so san fa umbesi eye opumunim sa. You have to fight for yourself. And Mahama knows say okofo bi say be any random person be familiar with the ballot Next year, 2024, if he should lose, the National Democratic Congress will say, you need to pay up for 3 times, we lose. Mahama's running mates could easily break ranks and come and say, oh, no.
Yeah.
See, me person me contesting Mahama, and he will win because honestly, Nima be familiar. It's Mahama doesn't even want to play that card. It's Jena no Poku say we did 80 years or 1 year then
that is a smart tactic.
So I think that this is the basic thing because Jena no Poku being a vice chancellor, a former vice chancellor of a UCC, I don't see any significant thing she's done. It's just like Joshua Alabian, also a former vice chancellor of a UPSC. I don't really see any significant thing a woman we are here. But Mahama believes that this woman, she can really make a statement in terms of girl-child education and also women empowerment. So that woman can really make a statement. So these are the basic things I believe that Mahama used as a trump card to play his politics.
Na chese sesiano onu ankasa per your explanations to the chese onu for personal reasons and or person of na mama bi say we before Mahama ekofa mama we buy ordinary first time, right? Ordinary first time, no, a lot of people were saying say mama we if because those kwala no mo wanna say the time I know your vice chancellor mo chira for educational ranks the mu bia o mo chire mama mi ni trimu den no enya asem ketwa. And onye bia wo mmere krokro ntimo de ankasa enti say obi say ayema no, you know, those kind of accolades, no. Do you think it's the right person to support Mahama in this NDC race?
If there's anything we've learned in this past 4 years or so we want a bit maka say here nipa obema Ghana for a top. Now if we should sit here and say here Messiah and Jesus, Ghana Jesus, it's not going to happen. There's no Jesus. But basic things, me make us say common sense economics. We need somebody to come inside and apply. So if this woman can apply common sense economics, and as we bit Mahama, I'm implementing common sense economics, we are good to go. So what are the common sense economics I'm talking about here? Me know kasi you increase water bill.
Yeah.
You increase
light.
Fuel prices have gone up.
Data.
Now no budget here by and no pay I say cars near the other. You best also drive it we fuel diesel car. You better charge 100 cedis and all of